This HOA stole 5 tons of my sand for their beach. Then they claimed I owed them money for not joining years ago. I knew this story was going to get some good comments. You guys did not disappoint. So to set the scene, there is a lake in Florida that's man-made. And it was created when a developer decided to build a bunch of houses around it, like right up to the water's edge. So this guy bought a house on the lake. It was his dream home. He put in a dock and he started using his lakefront property as much as possible. Well, one day he noticed that the water level was lower than usual. And then when he got out of his boat and started walking around, he noticed that there was a massive hole in the seawall that was separating his property from the neighbor's property. And that neighbor just happened to be the HOA. The HOA had taken all of that sand and used it for their beach. He took pictures, he posted it on social media, called the city, called the county, tried to get somebody to do something about it. Nobody would help him because he didn't join the HOA. This guy literally had to go to court to get an order to have them restore the seawall. And even then, the HOA fought him tooth and nail the entire time. The story gets crazier. After all of that, the judge ruled in our favor, awarded him the cost of the seawall, and he even got to keep the sand that they had stolen from him. But that wasn't enough for the HOA. Here's the kicker. They sent him a bill for $15,000 for not joining the HOA years ago. And the reason that they could charge him this massive initiation fee was because they had taken his sand, used it for their own benefit, profited from it. And because he didn't join the HOA, he was essentially getting charged a fee for that. So he took them to court again. He said that they had already paid for this with the sand that they stole from him. And the judge actually agreed with him, stating that since they had already profited from selling this sand, they couldn't turn around and charge him for not joining. This story always gets me because people think that just because someone doesn't join an HOA doesn't mean that they do and have rights. If anything, it means that they have more rights because they're not part of that HOA. That's why we pay dues. That's why we join. To be clear, we are not giving these HOAs permission to walk onto our properties, take what they want, and do what they want.